And the World Health Organization has disclosed that malaria remains a significant public health and development challenge. The global health body further revealed that Africa reported more than 600 deaths from malaria in 2021. WHO Regional Director for Africa, Matshidiso Moeti, said this in a message to commemorate World Malaria Day. Meanwhile, Nigeria accounts for about 31.9% of the global malaria deaths. This is approximately 200,000 deaths in 2021. Well, to speak more on the malaria scourge in Nigeria, Dr. Uzodima Adiriaje, the Chief Executive Officer and United Nations main representative, AfriHealth Optimist Association, joins us on the news. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now, what would you say has been the biggest challenge in combating malaria in Nigeria?
The biggest challenge in combating malaria in Nigeria is universal access to malaria diagnostics and treatment. Absence of universal access to malaria diagnostics and treatment.
How significant, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. How significant is the malaria vaccine in eradicating malaria in Africa?
Very, very significant and desirable. You see, if we consider that 80% of the people that die from malaria in Africa are children 0 to 5 years old, and we consider that the malaria vaccine is actually targeted at this segment of the people, it is obvious without again saying that addressing the issue of vaccine, making vaccine universally available to everybody that needs it for malaria, will drastically and significantly reduce malaria incidence, morbidity, and mortality, release resources, human and materials, for people to improve their life and the economy, and improve the economy of the country generally, especially Nigeria. Very significant.
Well, now, before I let you go, do you see Africa as a continent being malaria-free anytime soon?
I do. And I do. I know that it will also require the genuine commitment of governments in Africa, especially the government of Nigeria, especially the government of DRC, especially the government of Tanzania, especially the government of Mozambique, the 4 countries in Africa that get the world's highest presence of malaria and death from malaria. It is very possible. Leadership needs to provide the resources and enact policies that will make this possible. It is. And Nigeria can really achieve it. We have the proper leadership approach in place, and everyone necessary is mobilized, assisted and supported and enrolled into both malaria interventions and assessing them.
Just finally, before I let you go, what sort of policies do you think the government should enact that would see Africa become malaria-free?
Thank you. Any policy the government would have to enact would be a policy that makes it easy, possible, affordable, and available for everybody who has a feeling of malaria, everybody who suspects that he has malaria or she has malaria, to be able to go to a clinic without the hindrance of money and resources and have these malaria services available. It has to be one that it is focused at drastically reducing and virtually eliminating the over 200,000 Nigerians that die annually from malaria, the over 500 and about 545 African Nigerians that die daily from malaria, the people that really suffer inhibitions due to malaria, and the people also who suffer loss of resources, dissipation of money, energy, and time in the fight against malaria, a disease which is not only curable, but avoidable, which is not only curable, but preventable, and which countries in Africa, including Nigeria, have the resources, if matched with political commitment and decisions, to overcome this scourge. It is possible. We can achieve it this year, we can achieve it in the next 1 year, but definitely by 2013, 2030 rather, at the end of the SDGs, we have no good reason to say malaria is still a scourge in Nigeria and Africa.
All right, Dr. Uzodimma Adiri Jesse, AfriHealth Optonet Association, thank you very much for joining us on the news and for your contribution.